Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Tuesday, November 29. The time is around 3 a.m. GMT. For today we are looking at the chart of the pound yen. This is a 60 minutes chart here. Now we can see right here we ended this with X. Now by looking at this label, you already know that we are now in the wave Y, but since the structure is a WXY, that means the move down here is considered to be corrective structure as part of the larger degree movement or larger degree time frame, right? Now within the Y leg, we have a wave 1 here. So remember, if this is 1 and 2, then we should be expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this red label here is the same degree as this one, and then this is a lower degree than the blue one, right? So because the structure is corrective, then that means after we finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in red, that should be ending A in blue. Then we should be getting B, right, to correct on the 5 ways down before another leg down again in the C leg to finish the Y in black, right? So that is the idea right now, but let's focus on the shorter cycle. Shorter cycle is actually very simple. You can see the move down from here. It looks to be a clear 5 waves, right? It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very clean 5 waves. Now we got an overlap here, but that's okay because it is part of wave 1, so it could be a diagonal, so there is no problem there. Okay, now let's see extension of the 1, 2, 3 here. Now it doesn't quite reach the 100% extension, but that's okay. The wave 3 doesn't have to be 1.618. Now in this case it does have a clean 5 waves structure here. Okay, you can see the divergence in the RSI on this wave 5, which is typical for wave 5 to see a momentum divergence like so. So yeah, we got a clean 5 waves with a momentum divergence with 5. Should be looking for a 3-ways rally to correct this 5 ways down. Then once that 5 ways down is, once that 3-ways rally is completed, as long as we stay below 169, we should be able to go down again to another leg lower. At minimum, if that's not a wave 3 to the downside, then at minimum we should be getting some sort of an ABC at minimum, right? Another leg lower like this. If it is not wave 3, then as long as we don't break above 169, we should be going down again in an ABC. Now the only time that it will just go up and break is if this is a wave C of an expanded flat from somewhere. Let's say, from here we got A, B expanded flat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C like so. So that's the only time that we will not get another leg down, but it's just going to break higher. Okay, but I think probability wise we have more probability of this going down then this is going up from here after this 5 ways down. So that's why this is the primary view. As long as we stay below 169, we should be looking for more downside. Now zooming out a little bit to get an idea where we are. If I look at the 4-hour, let me put this X here and the 1 here in the 4-hour time frame. So if I look at the 4-hour, and this is the position of the X that you see in the 1 hour, and this is the position of the 1. So remember, we are now doing a wave 2 rally in a 3 waves, so we should be getting 2 like this, right? So once that 2 is finished, as long as we stay below this X, which is that 169.03 there, we should be getting 3, 4, 5 like this, right? We should be getting 3, 4, 5. Now remember, once that 5 ways is finished, we should be ending a larger degree cycle, and that larger degree cycle should be in blue here because this one is above the red, and the overall structure is corrective, so this will be ending A, right? And then this entire 5 ways is finished. You will get a bigger rally in 3 waves in the B. The B is going to be correcting this entire move, and then you will have is select lower, right, before the ABC ends Y. Now if that's the case, then we can easily figuring out the rest of the label in the 4 hour, right? If this is X, then it has to be in the W here, and because it's W, then it has to be a 3 swings subdivision, so this has to be your ABC here, right? So it's a double correction here, right? So let's see a couple of different possibilities here. Now this view, now if you look at this view, you might get overly too excited. Oh my goodness, it's going to go down a lot. But actually for this view to get validated, right, you have to break below the previous low. As always, validation only comes when it can break above or below the previous low, previous high. Just because we are calling X completed here, that doesn't mean this is set in stone. It has to happen 100%. Now this, if it can break below W, it will gain validation, therefore has a higher chance. But what we can say, even though we have not gotten the validation yet, what we can say is, again, if you focus on the shorter cycle, we focus on the shorter cycle, what we can say is this move down is a 5 waves. So in case this is not gonna go lower, so what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is still gonna be an ABC. It holds above here and it rallies again. But because of the structure here looking like a 5 waves, then probability wise, again, unless it is a flat from here, then probability wise we should be getting another leg down as long as we continue to stay below 169. Minimum is going to be like a ABC 3 waves pullback at minimum, and then if everything works well according to what our primary view is, then actually the move down can even extend lower, eventually can go to the WXY here, eagle leg. Now even if it moves down this much, it is still a corrective structure, because you can see the label is WXY and this is only 3 waves from here. So all in all, it is a bullish market, right? Even if we go down to, let's say, 158, which is 800 pips lower, even if that's going to happen, eventually because of the structure WXY, this can go up again like so. So something to keep in mind. All right, so that's basically the update from the pound yen. As always, if you want to get more updates or learn more about Elliott Wave, we have 14 days trial. You can find the link in the description of the video, and we also run still Black Friday promotion, will end tomorrow, so that's your last chance if you want to get a subscription for almost like basically it's a 50% off, because you can get 2 months subscription from the price of only 1 month. All right, so I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.